Hi, welcome to Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and this is my Simple Sunday video. This evening we're going to be looking at the technique that uses marbles. So it's called the marble technique, and we'll get right to it. All right, this is the card. Well, we're going to be making a card similar to this. Your marbles make a really cool design. I'm going to show you how that can be done. And I think this is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. All right, this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a 5.5 by 8.5 sheet of paper scored at 4 1/4. You're going to need 5 1/4 by 4 basic white, which I've already inserted into this card, and a 5 1/4 by 4 designer series paper, which I've also adhered. And these were done early because, well, I started to do this video and somebody came to my door and they wouldn't go away. And they're standing outside there and they don't realize that my doorbell doesn't work. So I had to go answer it. Anyway, it was a package that got delivered to the wrong house, and so he was trying to be very sweet about bringing it by. Anyway, this is as far as I've gotten with our card. I also am using our seasonal label dies, and I had this is the shape of the die, and I was using the Tidings and Trimmings stamps, and that is the sentiment that I put on it. So we're just going to put those aside right now since we don't need it right at this moment. I'm also using Cherry Cobbler ink, and I'm also using the Soft Succulent ink, only you won't see the ink. I'm only going to be using my refill ink, and so I'll explain that in a minute. Along with that, you're also going to need, now I have to think about the measurement of this. Let's see, this was 5 1/4 by 4. So this is 5 by 3 3/4. And this is what we're going to put our ink on with the Soft Succulent. All right. Along with the card, when we're all done, we're going to add whatever embellishments we want to put on. So you will need whatever embellishments you would like. Now what you're going to need for this is a shallow container with a lid. And you can get it even more shallow than this. I just happened to, this was just the lowest I could find, I guess you could say. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my Stampin' Seal, and I'm just going to mark a little line right on each side, or on each end, and I'm going to stick it inside my lid like this so that it stays in one place. Then I'm going to take my ink, and I'm going to put 4 drops in here. Oh, that one was oh goodness, that's coming out faster than I expected. Okay, last time I did this, it didn't come out quite that fast. Then you're going to need 3 marbles, and I'm just going to throw those in there, and I'm going to shake them up. And then I'm hoping this will work because the Soft Succulent is lighter than the green, the evening green, so this should work. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm just going to shake it back and forth in whatever direction I want. And then I'm going to stop, and I'm just going to take a look at it to make sure it's turning out the way I want it to. And you can see I have a little bit of ink on there. I would like to put some more on. So we're going to flip it over. I think we needed more on that one side. And that added a little more. I think I would like a little more than that though. Okay, that made a unique pattern that I like. So I'm going to take that off of here. And I'm just going to let it dry. And I won't leave right now, but when I did this, when I let it dry, I just went and washed my dish and my marbles right away. And that was enough time for it to dry, and it was ready to go. Now, I hope you can see this. I thought maybe because it was soft succulent that it would show a lighter green on here, but it's not coming out that way. It's just looks like the evening green got wet, I guess is what I would say. But it'll still work for us, so I'm just going to continue on. Let's see. Want to make sure that there's nothing else I need to tell you. I think we're fine, and this should be dry by now. Well, I hope your day has gone well. I have been working since 7:30, and I got home probably about 4:30. And I think it was, yeah. And so it's been a busy, crazy day for me. I'm glad to be home. I spent the day putting out a lot of fires at work. And so that made it a little stressful, and I'm glad to be done now. All right. Now we're going to put our sentiment on top. And you know what? I think I'm going to use my glue for this. Now the reason I had chosen the soft succulent color was because in this DSP, if you look at it closely, let me see if I can raise this up. You've got your evening evergreen trees, and then you have your soft succulent. So I was hoping that that color would show up. Since it hasn't shown up the way I had hoped, I'm going to take my soft succulent ribbon and we're going to add to it. All right. And I'm just going to put a quick little bow together here. Oh, that wasn't working out. Oh my goodness, I must be all thumbs today here. It just doesn't want to work for me. There we go. All right. I'll play with it a little bit to get it the size that I want. And I'm going to use my glue dots to put the ribbon down. I'm finding that the glue dots work a lot better with ribbon than the actual glue. So I'm just going to add, I'm going to put 2 dots on here. There we go. And I'm going to add that right to the corner of that. Maybe down a little lower. There we go. I need to make this just a tad shorter. There we go. You can make it as long or as short as you want it. I'm going to try to keep it long just because I think that would be kind of cool. But I don't know. It does cover up the words. Anyway, let's see. Let's add a couple embellishment or gems. These are the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels that I'm using. And I'm going to use the softer green colors of those as well. Oh, it's sticking to my finger. There we go. All right. I'm going to redo this bow. I'm not real thrilled with it. There. And doing so, I'll just make these shorter. There. Now the words aren't hiding and it lays a little better for me. There we go. Oh. And there we have the ink, the marble ink technique. Isn't that neat? I love how that works out. I just absolutely love them. And every one that you do is going to have a little bit of a different design on it, depending upon how it is rolled in your container. So they're really kind of cool. And I just love them. Love them, love them, love them. Okay. There's a couple other things that I wanted to mention to you. And some of you know that I have been learning how to expand my business on social media. And so I'm going to share you what my plans are in the future so that you know what to watch for. I'm going to cover this up so that on Mondays, I'm going to do the latest and greatest of whatever is happening in my business, and I will make that announcement on Facebook. On Tuesdays, we'll do the Tickle Tuesday videos, and I will make a video on YouTube. Eventually, I'll be doing them on Facebook and uploading them to YouTube. And right now, I'm doing the opposite. I have to get some technical matters taken care of before I switch it around. Wednesdays, I'm going to do my What's Up, and I'm just going to give the latest and greatest on Instagram. Thursday, I'll do my This or That, and I'll be doing that on my Facebook page as well as my group page. Fridays, I'm going to introduce anything from my team that I need to share with you. And let's see, that I'll do on my blog and on the group page. Saturday, I'm going to call my Pick Catch Up, and so all the pictures that I've taken during the week, I'm going to try and get them in on my Pinterest page. And of course, Sunday will be our Simple Sunday video, and that I will do on YouTube. And so that's the kind of thing that I'll be doing. I'm hoping I can do a little bit of something every single day. It might be a little difficult to do so because of my schedule, but I'm going to aim to try it. And let's see, what else do I need to tell you? November 11th through the 13th, I probably won't be on my platforms at all, as I will be attending a virtual conference through Stampin' Up. I'm so excited about it. And tomorrow on my business page, I'm going to make a very special announcement regarding Thursday evening of this conference. So be sure to watch for that announcement. Well, thanks for joining me today. I do appreciate your support. Enjoy the rest of your day.